Nofri, hello in another lecture of Coptic language lectures. In this lecture we will talk about definite and indefinite articles. In Coptic we have U, which is abbreviation of Uy, which means one. It's used for singular masculine and singular feminine. In plural we use the word some of, which is han. Those are the indefinite articles used in Coptic language with the meaning of a or an. A or an, U, A or an, U, and it's han, it means some of, like D in French. D is written, it's called han. Then in the definite articles we have generic definite articles with the meaning of the, which means P, it's used for singular masculine, and T used for singular feminine, and Ni for plural, whether masculine or feminine. If we want to give some importance to the word we talk about, we turn the P into ip and the T into it. If we are talking about a word like when we say the lesson of the professors or the lesson of the professor, we say nin, because of, when followed by the, we use nin. If the following word is beginning with one of the letters B, beta, iota, lambda, mi, ni, o, or ro, بالمنار, we turn the B into F and the T into S. Here we have some examples about the usage of the indefinite articles. U, mav, it means a mother. Han, mav, mothers. U, romi, a man. Han, romi, men. There are some cases in which we merge the indefinite articles with a preceding preposition. For example, when we find the preposition a followed by u with the indefinite articles, they turn into ev. O shafi means to a desert. We find it in the scriptures, ev shafi. And we can use also the indefinite article as partitive. For example, in the scripture it said Samira. We translate it as O shall. The indefinite article is used before nouns in adverbial constructions. For example, we want to say righteously. Sometimes the Coptic language doesn't have an adverb by itself. So how we create the adverb? We say khin, which is a preposition, it means in or with, and then we add u, and then we add the noun after it. Khin also ten, it means righteously. We want to say truly. We add khin plus u plus mismi, khin o mismi. There are some cases when we remove the indefinite article. For example, if we have the word all or every, we say nivain. For example, we say romi nivain, it means all men or all persons. Romi nivain. If the noun is followed by a number, romi is nav, we also remove it. If it is preceded by a negation, immon, we remove it, immonin kai. If the noun is preceded by some of the prepositions, like achne, choris, hos, for example, we say achnosuon, without knowledge, or hos save, as wise, we also remove it. In compound nouns, if we put a noun followed by another noun to give a new construction, we remove it from before the second noun. For example, O ya goit, we removed it from before goit, which means field, and remained prior to it as O ya goit, one word only. There is another case when we turn the noun into a verb. We turn the noun into a verb in Coptic language by adding another verb before it. For example, the word run, it means name. We want to turn it into a verb. Turning it into a verb, we say tiran, giving a name to somebody or calling somebody. Tiran. We didn't add before it the o. For example, another example, a compound noun like maisotem, which means docile. We removed it from before it. And sometimes if the word is preceded by a preposition, afmaion or won, he justifies someone, we also removed it from before the word. Some prepositions, some conjunctions, like he, ye, eiti, ode, oze. For example, soni, ye hyot, ye mav, ye simi. For it means sister or father or mother or woman, when Jesus said, whomever leaves sister or father or mother or woman for me. Here it is removed prior to the noun. So ye yod, ye mav, ye simi. Sometimes also removed when the word is followed by a pronoun. The word ken, it means possum, wanted to turn it into his possum. So some words get the possessive form by adding a pronoun at the end of the word. It's a few number of words only. So ken turned into kenf without any indefinite article before it. Here's some examples about the definite article. Timav, it means the mother. Nimav, it means the mothers. We notice that in Coptic language most of words don't have a plural form of their own. We just identify them whether by we consider them all singular, and when we find ni or han before the word, we know it's plural. So timav, it means the mother singular. Nimav, it means the mothers plural. Piromi, it means the man or the human. Niromi, it means the men or humans. Here's the case when we talked about it if the word is beginning with one of the letters bil minor, beta, iota, labla, lambda, me, ne, o, ro. In this case we turn the b into f. If naughty, so it means the god. Ni naughty, the plural of it, the gods. And in the feminine, the t turns into s. Is nuni, the root. Ni nuni, the roots. And here is a case in which we talked about of the Hanjineya enti nenshiri enti niromi, descendancy of the sons of the men. Of the, we turned here the ni into nen. Here is a case when we want to give some importance to the following noun. Ep emi, it means the knowledge or the science. Emi means to know or science or knowledge. So ep emi wanted to give some importance to the science. Ni emi means sciences. The word ni before emi became ni emi. Et afi, it means the head or the responsible or the head of a person or head of anything. Af, it means head. So we wanted to give some importance to the head. So they turned the t into et af. And some of the Coptic words are irregular in plural. They don't follow the rule, which is every word is similar whether in singular form or in plural form. There are approximately a couple of pages in the dictionary of irregular plurals. one of those approximately 60 to 100 nouns. One of those words is af. Af, it means head. Afyawi, it means heads. So it afi ni afyawi. This lesson is over. O شبه موت, it means thanks. Shana verotin hen bi osh it neo. Shana verotin, it means see you until seeing you. Hen bi osh neo. Hen means in. Bi osh, the p means the. Osh means lesson. It means which. Neo means coming. Until seeing you next lesson.